Game of Thrones is good, right? So let's make some more medieval shit. I think that's where everyone's going at the moment. I think they're trying to build some stuff like medieval. Let's do some dragons, let's do some swords. And he's like, let's hope it's good. King Arthur. It wasn't quite good. King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword. I could be that well wrong. It was a long time ago. This movie came out late May. I made a promise that I would review every movie that I saw this year. This is a bit late because I've had problems all around. You know, every time I get some videos going, I have camera problems. I have lighting problems. Even lighting problems till now. I'm using actually my phone as the camera. I'm lucky I have a decent phone that can record decent footage because my camera hasn't been in my house for a while. My uncle actually has it. So I'm finally getting this video out. And again, I made a promise to review every single movie that I saw this year. And I try to see every movie that I can this year. And there's only been a few that I haven't. They've been either like weird foreign films or like 2016 films that have been really delayed. So pretty much every big movie that has come out, I've seen, and even some smaller ones that no one really bothers with I've seen. So King Arthur. This one, it's obviously the origin story of King Arthur. With the characters we all know and love are in this movie. Now, Charlie Hunman, he plays Arthur himself. I was never a big fan of Charlie Hunman. I've seen a little bit of him, but it was more as a person because I'm a huge Green Arrow fan. I love the show Arrow. He's one of my favourite heroes, and he kind of talked shit about Green Arrow and talked a bit of shit about superhero movies in general, and he kind of seemed like a dick. I was like, fuck this guy, I don't want him there. And I saw him in this, and he's actually good. He did a really good, performance as King Arthur. And then after the movie kind of bombed, he came out and said, I would love to do Green Arrow, so it really shows. But he was the highlight of this movie. This movie, again, it's just the plain origin story of King Arthur. And there is the bad guy that I cannot remember the name of. It was a long time ago, played by Jude, that was also pretty good. And basically, he wants to find the guy that can pull the sword out because he wants to kill him so he can because that obviously is the rightful heir to the king. You know, that is his kingdom. This guy that can pull the sword out, he wants to stop that from happening because he's ruling the kingdom. He's a cunt. Battles, all stuff happening. Now, this movie was obviously you go to, medieval shit. This is exactly what they tried to do. But they tried to do more. They tried to be some clever, like, new ways, like Kingsman, this, fuck, what is the subtitle of that? It's behind me. Hold on, a little bit of a quick check. This is my rusty stage of movie reviews. Kingsman: The Secret Service. This movie kind of took something, ordinary spy movie and made it extraordinary, made it something new, something cool. I feel like that's what Guy Ritchie tried to do with this movie, and it didn't quite hit. I feel like it was sometimes just misplaced. This movie kind of had some cool scenes, but they didn't always work, and I feel like the shoddiness of this movie was a big factor as well. There's some shoddy camera work, there's some shoddy editing. I feel like this movie delivered better than I thought. I think I'd never really had high hopes for this movie. I never thought this was going to be a really good movie. I had a bit of fun with it though. It did have some funny scenes, it had some humour into it, it had some cool action scenes. But in the end, it's really just kind of keep up with everything. This is a movie trying to like make it something better than it is, and it just didn't really work. This has been nearly 2.5 months since I saw this movie, and I barely remember it. This shows it's a forgettable movie. The advantage of doing a review late is how much you remember and how much you like it. Obviously, I can't remember a hell of a lot. I write down notes, but really, even then, it kind of just didn't deliver. That was my biggest note in this movie. It just didn't deliver on trying to be more than it was. It didn't have to be, but they committed to being an extraordinary movie, and it didn't quite work. There was some bright spots, Charlie Hunman being one of them. In the end, this movie is average. I'm just going to give it a C. It's basically a C. It did have some fun spots, but in the end, I just didn't really like it as much as I should have, and I just didn't think it delivered. As I said before, guys, I am very behind with some reviews. I think I've got 16 left to do. Obviously, I'm seeing another one tomorrow. I'll be seeing another one a few days after that. I continue to see movies. I obviously just haven't reviewed them. The thing about this is, though, last time I think I smashed out 12 reviews in like 4 days. And I spat them out. And I was like so close. I had like 4 left, and then I just didn't do them, and now they've caught up with me. So again, I've caught all the way back up. One of these days, I'm going to get up to date, and it's going to be impressive, and I'm just going to have a review on time, and you guys are going to be happy. The people that are watching, because obviously people have forgotten that I even exist. The guys that have come and enjoyed a video have forgotten I exist because I never put up videos. But this should be the start of something very, very, very consistent. Hopefully it is. Every time I say that, it never does. So knock on wood. Hopefully we can get some more videos out, guys. You know what to do. You guys can like, you can subscribe, and of course have a good one.